Ime Udoka arrived in Houston to transform the Rockets' defense. The challenge was significant, as the team ranked 29th in defensive rating the previous season, allowing 118.6 points per 100 possessions. Skepticism surrounded Udoka's appointment, with critics questioning if his defensive approach could work with a young, inexperienced squad. Udoka implemented his defensive principles immediately. His system emphasizes aggressive on-ball pressure, quick rotations, and disciplined help defense. He demands commitment from every player on the defensive end, regardless of their offensive output. The coach's approach focuses on accountability and attention to detail. He challenges players mentally, pushing them to stay engaged for every possession. This mental toughness has proven crucial in close games and high-pressure situations. As the season progressed, the impact of Udoka's coaching became apparent. The Rockets' defensive rating steadily improved, climbing from the bottom of the league to the top tier. Players who were once defensive liabilities showed significant improvement, embracing Udoka's system. The transformation wasn't without challenges. Udoka's demanding style led to some heated moments in practice and during games. However, these experiences ultimately strengthened the team's resolve and commitment to their defensive identity. The results of Udoka's approach are clear in the numbers. The Rockets now boast one of the league's top defenses, a complete reversal from their previous season's performance. This defensive prowess has become the cornerstone of the team's new identity, giving them an edge against more offensively gifted opponents. Udoka's impact extends beyond the court. His focus on accountability has permeated the entire organization. The Rockets are no longer seen as an easy win. They've become a team that others dread facing due to their relentless defensive pressure. While Udoka's influence has been significant, a coach can only do so much from the sidelines. The real test of his defensive philosophy lies in how well the players have embraced and executed it on the court. Let's examine the key defensive players who have been instrumental in bringing Udoka's vision to life. Picture a player so focused on defense that his intensity spreads through an entire NBA roster. That is how two veterans ignited a defensive revolution in Houston. When the Rockets signed Dillon Brooks and Fred VanVleet for a combined $215 million, they made a calculated investment in defensive leadership and culture change. For a young team like Houston, veteran presence is crucial when establishing a new identity. Initially, there were doubts about how Brooks and VanVleet would fit into the Rockets system. However, these concerns quickly faded away as their impact became evident. Brooks has embodied the defensive intensity that Coach Udoka demands. In a recent game against the Dallas Mavericks, he showcased his defensive prowess with a crucial block and steal, proving his impact extends beyond the box. VanVleet's veteran savvy and ability to organize the defense have been instrumental in implementing complex schemes. Together, Brooks and VanVleet have created a defensive foundation for the younger players to build upon. Their mentorship has accelerated the learning curve for the entire team. Players like Jalen Green and Alperen Sengun have shown marked improvement in defensive accountability under their guidance. This commitment to defense from Brooks and VanVleet has fostered a culture of accountability and toughness that permeates every aspect of the team. This shift in mindset has been crucial in transforming the Rockets' defensive performance. As the season progresses, the value of the Rockets' investment becomes increasingly clear. Their presence has not only improved the team's immediate defensive performance, but has also laid the groundwork for long-term success. The lessons they impart on their younger teammates will continue to pay dividends for years to come. While Brooks and VanVleet have been instrumental in the Rockets' defensive transformation, a new generation of defensive standouts is emerging in Houston. These young players are combining raw talent with the lessons learned from their veteran mentors, creating a potent mix of energy and experience on the defensive end. When the Rockets drafted Amen Thompson and Tari Eason, skeptics questioned their immediate impact. Today, these rookies are proving their worth on defense, contributing significantly to Houston's newfound defensive identity. Tari Eason has drawn comparisons to a young Kawhi Leonard from coach Ime Udoka. Eason's aggressive playstyle has made him stand out, contributing nearly 12 points and 5 rebounds off the bench while maintaining his impressive defensive numbers. Amen Thompson's development has been equally notable. Udoka has kept a close eye on Thompson's progress, setting high expectations for the young player. This intense scrutiny has led to Thompson being hyper-aware of his defensive responsibilities. He often looks to the bench for feedback after being scored upon, demonstrating his commitment to improvement and respect for Udoka's defensive philosophy. The rapid defensive development of these young players can be attributed to Udoka's coaching approach. He has emphasized defensive accountability from day one, a message that has clearly resonated with Ime and Thompson. Udoka's strategy involves challenging players to take pride in their one-on-one defense, while also implementing schemes to put them in positions to succeed. This approach has paid dividends, with Udoka noting the significant buy-in from the young players. He stated, "I think our young guys bought into that, and obviously, we're very tired of losing, but a huge part of it is shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end." This shift in mentality has been evident in the way Ime and Thompson approach each possession, treating defense as an opportunity to make impactful plays. As Ime and Thompson continue to develop, their potential to become elite defenders grows. Consistency will be key as they face the challenges of a full NBA season. If they can maintain their current trajectory, they could form the backbone of a formidable Rockets defense for years to come. The success of Ime and Thompson on the defensive end presents an opportunity for the Rockets to innovate their offensive strategies. By leveraging their defensive strengths, the team can create unique transition opportunities to disrupt opponents' offensive rhythms. This synergy between defense and offense could be the catalyst for the Rockets to elevate their overall game and become more competitive in the Western Conference. The Houston Rockets are defying NBA logic by winning games despite having some of the worst shooting percentages in the league. Their offensive struggles are evident in their low effective field goal percentage, true shooting percentage, and three-point percentage, all ranking near the bottom of the NBA. Despite these offensive challenges, the Rockets have managed to stay competitive. They're tied for 15th in offensive efficiency, scoring 112.4 points per 100 possessions. This relative success stems from their ability to protect the ball and dominate the offensive glass. The Rockets have the fourth lowest turnover ratio in the league and lead the NBA in offensive rebounding rate. However, these strengths don't fully compensate for their scoring difficulties. Fred VanVleet acknowledged the team's offensive challenges, highlighting the need for improvement. Coach Ime Udoka has described the Rockets' offensive approach as a work in progress, emphasizing the necessity for growth in their scoring capabilities. The team has shown promise in late-game situations, ranking 6th in fourth-quarter net rating. This indicates an ability to execute in clutch moments despite overall offensive struggles. The challenge now lies in finding a balance between their defensive excellence and offensive development. Historically, teams with elite defenses have improved offensively over time. However, the Rockets' current offensive rating of 18th poses a significant hurdle for long-term success. Since 2010, only one team with an offense worse than 11th has won an NBA title, underscoring the importance of offensive improvement. As the Rockets look to the future, addressing these offensive shortcomings while maintaining their defensive prowess will be crucial. The team's young core, combined with veteran leadership, provides a foundation for growth. However, translating their defensive intensity and rebounding dominance into more efficient scoring opportunities remains the key challenge. The coming months will be critical for the Rockets as they strive to evolve into a more well-rounded team. Their ability to find an offensive spark to complement their defensive fire could determine whether they remain an anomaly or transform into genuine contenders in the Western Conference. The Houston Rockets have made significant strides this season, particularly in their defensive performance. Ime Udoka's leadership has instilled a culture of accountability and toughness, resulting in a marked improvement in their defensive rankings. Despite this progress, the Rockets face ongoing challenges. Their offense lags behind their defensive capabilities, creating an imbalance that could impact their overall success. To compete at the highest level, the team must address this disparity and develop a more efficient offensive strategy. As the season unfolds, the Rockets' ability to maintain their defensive prowess while enhancing their offensive output will be crucial. Their performance in both areas will likely determine their standing in the competitive Western Conference and their potential for a deep playoff run. 105.4 points per 100 possessions. The Houston Rockets are allowing this many points this season, making them the team's second-best defense. It's a stark contrast to their previous rankings near the bottom. This dramatic improvement raises questions about its causes and sustainability. Additionally, it prompts consideration of whether a strong defense can elevate the Rockets to contender status in the Western Conference. To understand these challenges, we'll examine the numbers and strategies shaping the team's new identity.